What's up, guys? This is Coach Desi with a virtual kicking session for field goals. This is a glimpse of what it looks like whenever I'm coaching you virtually. Let's have a look. So the first thing that I see here is you're taking your steps back and over. One thing that I think you do an outstanding job is getting lined up. If I can just take a second to zoom in, all right, I really want to focus in on your right foot. Watch your progression here. You put your foot in the ground, that toe stays there the whole time, and you rotate on the ball of your foot. This is an excellent way to be the same distance away from the ball every time. There's not too much movement, not too much bouncing around. You're at the same spot every time, so the distance from your foot to the ball, excellent job. So, two things that I really want to talk through with you today, okay? The first one, and let's just look through the kick a little bit quicker, get an idea, and then I'm going to pull a drill in to fix a few things. Okay. The first thing that I look at is your jab step looks great. Okay. A lot of people make the mistake, they go to the ball. You actually want to go to your plant foot. You want to stay beside that ball the whole time. What happens here is as you turn your shoulders, so watch our shoulder position right here. Watch how it turns. So as your shoulders turn, you actually are drifting behind the ball, okay? You're kind of rounding your steps instead of going directly to the plant foot. So we are turning our shoulders. We're bringing our arm across. We don't necessarily want that. We want our shoulders to stay exactly there the entire time towards our plant foot. So what we see then happen is as you take that right step, you drift behind the ball. And then what that does is that over-rotates your hips too soon, and you are in the sitting position where you drive the ball. Okay, so one thing that I want you to work on is right now you're drifting behind the ball. I want you to pretend there's a line from the ball to your right foot, and you can't cross over it. Okay, you got to stay to the left of that ball as you look at it. Because then what happens is when you get to the ball, all right, we can see here that if we zoom in, our toe is rounding a little bit. That's because our hips right here are sitting and dropping, so we're making ourselves shorter. So we have to scoop the ball up with our toe, both the things we don't want. Really what you want to work on is to stay a little bit longer and taller, leaning to the right with the shoulders slightly turned to the ball. That's going to be helpful because when you sit like this, watch how your hips don't come up and through. It turns into a punch of the ball and a lower follow through. What we want to see, right, when you're nice and tall here, we want a stronger left leg so you stay longer and taller. The longer and taller you stay, the sharper your follow through will be, the higher the ball goes, the more accurate you're going to be. So staying long and tall, keeping the ankle locked, leg locked right here, ankle locked, leg locked through contact. So one simple drill, it's going to be a lot of muscle memory that's going to help you kind of stay long and tall, is our no step swing on air. Let's go ahead and have a look. So this drill that I'm introducing now is on our platform. It's called the bench drill. You're going to do a no step swing while standing on a bench. So I'm going to zoom in. Let me slide myself up so you can see. But as you can see up top, you can see kind of how your hips are here. You're sitting back a little bit. You're kind of compressing. We don't want that. We want to be longer and taller here. So we're going to stand in balance so we engage our core this way. And all we're going to do is bring our foot back, nice and controlled, come to lockout. Okay? Make sure your quad is flexed right here and that ankle is locked. My head is up, my eyes are down. This is really important to do, right? Nice and balanced. This is going to give you a lot more balance, and then we're going to work the follow through. Coming up and through on the finish. This is going to help you stay straighter and longer through that ball. Notice how straight I am compared to your hips sitting back, right? We're going to be longer and taller through the swing.